Baseball is America's pastime, or was America's pastime. Now, contact sports such as football or limited contact sports such as basketball have passed baseball in popularity. Contact sport is a sport where contact happens on every play, such as a block, a tackle, a kick, or a punch. Limited contact sports is like basketball, where contact can happen, but it's illegal.
The current problem in today's society in contact sports is that too many people are getting hurt or getting concussions. In a poll taken from 10,000 athletes, 140 of them got concussions from contact sports. And that's not counting all the other injuries encountered through the season. Reportedly, 3,800,000 concussions were reported last year. And that's not to add with all of the injuries and other minors or major things that could happen.
Interest is being lost in non-contact sports because people think they're boring. In a poll taken by Jack and I, 7 out of 10 people say that non-contact sports are boring because they take too long or have too much time where the ball is not in play. The average MLB game takes 3 hours and 10 minutes. The reason the game takes so long is because some pitchers take up to 45 seconds between pitches, and we think MLB should add a pitch clock, just like the NBA has a shot clock, and that would greatly increase popularity.
Our main goal is to speed up the game. We want to speed up the pace, and we want to get the things going. We want to get things rolling. Our main goal is to add a pitch clock and get it down to 2 hours rather than 3. In the AFL, which is a minor league baseball league, they experimented with the pitch clock and it worked very well. It ended up taking off 45 minutes, which is close to where our goal wants to be.
Like I said earlier, an average MLB game takes 3 hours and 10 minutes, and a pitch clock set to 20 seconds would reduce the average game time to 2 hours and 39 minutes.
To get our plan across, we would write a letter to the Commissioner of Baseball, Rob Manfred, telling him how MLB should add a pitch clock. And it would be discussed at MLB winter meetings. And the winter meetings is where MLB official team owners, coaches, general managers, and representatives from MLB Player Association meet to discuss rule changes, which happens all the time.
According to the WashingtonPost.com, there is on average of 30 seconds between each pitch and an average of 304 pitches combined between the two teams per every game. And if you do that comes out to 2 hours and 32 minutes spent between pitches during a single MLB game, and a 20-second pitch clock would shorten the time spent between pitches to 1 hour and 41 minutes over the course of the game.
The rules for the pitch clock would be very easy. The pitch clock would start off when the ball is thrown from the catcher to the pitcher. The pitcher is receiving the ball, and then the clock would start. The batter needs to get in the box within 10 seconds or 15. We have not officially decided on that yet. After the ball is thrown back to the pitcher, and the pitcher could not pitch until the batter is in the box. So if the pitcher is ready, he's waiting right here, and the batter's still out, and he's trying to waste time, we're not letting that happen. So we're stopping the clock at 15 seconds if the batter just wants to stand there. We have to hurry up the game like we're saying, so we can't just let him do that. And if the pitcher does not get the ball off within the designated 20 seconds, then a ball is added onto the count, which is given by the either umpire official or have the clock official do that.
The pitch clocks would be paid for by MLB, and the MLB would have to pay a person to run the pitch clock. It would be like just another umpire. The time to set up a clock, the pitch clock would only take about 1 day, and it could be done by the stadium's ground crew. The enforcement would be simple. If the pitcher does not throw his pitch within the allotted 20 seconds, a ball would be added to the count. So if the count was 0-0, it would be 1-0, and if the count was 3-2, it would be an automatic walk. Our plan solves the problem by speeding up the game and making it more interesting, and less people will get hurt, and certainly less concussions due to contact sports.
Our plan has many advantages. MLB's TV ratings would go up as people would like to watch more non-contact sports. More people would become active in non-contact sports, and obesity rates would go down. Batters would score more runs because pitchers would have less time to think of what pitch to throw, which would make the game ultimately more interesting. It would add excitement. Just think in the ninth inning with 1-run lead, and the crowd starts counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the clock almost expires, but then the pitch gets off. Last, MLB would make more money due to more people viewing their games, and MLB does a lot of charity work with Boys and Girls Clubs, Standing Up to Cancer, and many teams do individual work in their cities and communities.
We think our plan will greatly improve the health of our athletes, and we hope you take our plan into consideration.